It's going.
Okay, this is how we load a new program into the vipros255. We're going to run this part, MEPL 16. This is the information.
Which we texted you.
It is tape number PAT73V. The first thing we're going to do, come over to the machine. We just got done running a job, so it's in memory mode. We're going to configure reset. This gives you the main screen. We're going to hit Edit, Program, 01, Delete. That deletes the program in location number 1. We load all of our temporary programs in location number 1. So now we want to put this program in that location. So we come over to our computer. This has software on it to upload the programs, the CNC programs, via this RS-232 cable. This is the program we just got done running. We're going to remove all the files. And just to take us back a step, this software is, oh, this mouse doesn't work. Oh. Machine Talk. Everything's in this work folder. This is FabriWin, that's our programming software. This icon here is Machine Talk. It brings you to this screen. So we're going to go to Send NC File. NC stands for numerically controlled. All these machines are numerically controlled. Actually, they're computer numerically controlled, hence CNC. We're going to go to the tape number PAT73V. You can click in here and hit P, it takes you down to the P's. PAT73V. Double click, it puts it up into here. So we're ready to send, but before we hit the send button, we have to come back here and program the Fanuc control to import it. So we're going to go to Operations, then hit this arrow over here for the plus, then hit Read, then hit Execute. And you're going to see this little LSK. When that's blinking, we hit Send. And then you'll see that LSK turns to input. And it'll keep blinking until we'll get some red lettering saying that that location is now being used, which means the program is in. It shouldn't take too long for this program, so we'll keep rolling. Is there a pause button?
No.
We're going to have to pause it. You're going to fill my phone up.
A video filling up a phone? That's ridiculous.
Well, if you're going to keep videoing this long, it will.
The ones we filmed were like 9 minutes total.
This could take a while.
Of HD video.
This could take a while.
Got all day.
This board lists all the tera locations in the machine and which tools are in there. And once this program is uploaded, we'll just double check that they're in the correct locations. If they're not, we'll change them on the program. For this tape, I believe we need 4x3, 4x1.975, or 4x1, and a 156 round. They're all in there. We just have to make sure they're in the right location.
What time is it?
You gotta cut. Cut. It's taking too long.
Well, it's gonna, as soon as I cut, it'll start.
Mike, this is a very long program. When you go to do the tape, you're not going to want to watch all this. Okay. 073 program number already in use. That means we're good. So we go to the program. T, I just hit program button, which brings us back to the program. T down takes us to the first turret location. We are going to come back here, go to exploring, Faberwin, FC 2001. This lists all of the tapes we have on this hard drive, and we're looking for PAT 73V. Once again, click in here, P. We can just use the notepad. Actually, I'm going to use WinWord because we can print this out so we don't have to do this every time, because this is a repeat order. It's already being used, so I have to close it. So scroll down to the bottom of the program. This gives us every X and Y coordinate that the machine is going to move to before it punches. It's just a grid, X, Y, and there to the thousandth of an inch. It tells it where to go and when to punch. So at the bottom it tells us the size of the blank, the part number, and what tools belong in which turret location. So we're going to, let me just print this, but we can look at it now to make sure everything's in the right location. If you want to print this, just hit print, like highlight and then print selection. And that, the stuff I repeat all the time, I just keep in a book here so I don't have to go through this. But for now we can see in station number 201, we need a 250 by 3. I know that's not in 201, it's in 218, but we'll go through each one. As I go down the program here at 202, what's supposed to be in there? A 187 round. Right now the 187 round is
322.
322. So we hit T322 alter, and it changes at the T322. Then we hit T down, goes to the next one. T227 is supposed to be 1/4 by 1 rectangle, and we have a 1/4 by 1 rectangle, 8 thousandths clearance. That's good for this material. Down to the next one, T228 is supposed to be 250 by 1.975. We're good. 250 by 1.975 plus 8 thousandths, and it's in at 0 degrees. What's this say to have it in at? 0 degrees. Perfect. T down, T201. I know that that 1/4 by 3, which it calls for, is in station number 218. So I'm going to hit T218, alter. And it changes it down. Program's done. We go back to program, reset. It brings us back to the beginning. We should be ready to go. Now we switch over to the memory key. That brings us to the beginning of the program, and we're ready to go. I think about the same blank as this, and what we're going to get is how many parts do we get out of a blank. It should say it on that computer screen.
71.
We need 2,000 pieces. Located and go.
Zero.
Cut.